I'm Specialist Guzman. I'm a loader for 3A Cav Battle Company. I've been a tanker for 2 years. Just the opportunity to come and actually fight for the armored community. It takes a lot of pride to actually get in the tank and do the job. You know, it's not always the best days. You're not always gonna have a good day, but that's not what really matters. It's just what matters about is showing up and actually giving the will and actually showing that you want to be here and that you actually want to work on the tank and perform at a high level. That's pretty much it. What it means to be a tanker is like it's really just a pride thing. You know, everybody takes pride in what they do, and I feel to just be a tanker, to actually be a heavy armored vehicle, to actually be on the front lines and to go perform, and that's pretty much all it is. It feels great. I mean, I still can't really get kind of over it because it's pretty crazy, like to actually be in the moment, to actually be competing, like for the United States of America. But it's a good feeling. It's a very good feeling. So day zero, we had showed up. We technically hit the ground running right when we got here. We started doing maintenance on our tank, and then we started prepping the tank, getting it ready, making sure all of our comms were up. We are doing just basic maintenance on the tank that we're gonna be able to make sure that our weapons are all firing like on all cylinders. We dropped breach, we cleaned certain areas and certain spots on the tank, and then day one we had did our competition, and that was just the skills for the tankers, and we had conducted VID first, and then after VID we went straight into the casualty evac, which was we had to pull a casualty out the tank and put them on a litter and then take them off the tank and apply first aid on a human casualty. And then after we did our casualty evac, we went straight into our PT competition, which we competed with our battle buddies, which is ACO, and we performed high up there for PT. And then day two, which is today, um, we came out and we shot our 7 rounds as a crew with our actual with also our battle buddies, which is ACO. We both shot 7 rounds each. Before we shot our rounds, we conducted a little, basically a physical contest, and it was basically just taking 7 jerry cans, putting them over the turret, and passing them over to our gunner, and then we went straight into our live fires, and we shot our 7 rounds, and we're finished. Okay. Well, it's like people always have this saying where it's always the small things that matter, because if those small things aren't right or they're not up to par for the tank to actually perform, you're not gonna perform, and you're gonna have a lot of small stuff happening to you when you go out and actually perform and try to compete against other people. That's why for us tankers, we take maintenance very seriously, because without if we don't do proper maintenance and we just kind of YOLO it, we're not gonna come out and perform to our standards that we want to. So we take care of the small things first, so that those small things don't become into bigger issues. We actually come out to compete in certain events. This mission is just to basically show how combat ready and like our mission readiness that we are for with our allies, which is the other foreign tankers and the foreign people that we uh would conduct missions with and stuff like that. Basically, just come out here. We help our people. We support our people, and we're basically just trying to show our lethality as a whole. We'll be working side by side, so we gotta make sure we work on the little small things and get everything up to date. I'd say my favorite part was the skills challenge when all the vehicles were right next to each other, and we were actually able to conduct ourselves with the other foreign people and actually talk with them, talk about their vehicles, and we're able to talk about our vehicles with them, and just overall have a good time with them and spending that time, that quality time with them, those soldiers from other countries. Ashton, last name Guzman.